Hello, my friends, and welcome back to The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. In our last video, we did compete in a fight club, and obviously Geralt of Rivia won. In today's video, I do have a couple ideas of what I think I want to do, but before we get started with that, in the last video, I did spend a lot of time exploring Flotsam, which I did edit down creatively. But I did forget that I had picked up a ton of books while doing my exploration. And I believe I read The Wars for Upper Aedirn, but I wanted to go through the rest of these because reasons. So the first one is the Valley of the Flowers. In the Elven tongue, Dol Blathana means the Valley of the Flowers. Anyone who sees this land with their own eyes would admit to the aptness of this poetic name. Once the southernmost province of the Kingdom of Aedirn, it became the sole and sovereign realm of the Free Elves following the last war against Nilfgaard, when Emperor Emhyr var Emrys gave the elves these lands in return for their wartime service. Dol Blathana is ruled by the elven sorceress Francesca Findabair, known also as Ind an Glana, the Daisy of the Valley. It remains a thorn in the side of the neighboring realms, even though its queen has been forced to distance herself officially from the guerrilla war waged by the scoia'tael. Interesting. Then we have from the Annals of Mahakaman. Dwarves are one of the elder races, stocky and bearded, with strongly built bodies and low voices. They are distinguished for their height, which is lower than human. Of simple and direct manners, they are sometimes seen as grumpy, unkind, and greedy. I have to stress that my own opinion of the dwarf is by no means similar to the latter part. I only cite it here to present the views of other people. Even if they are dull-minded, hate-blinded buffoons, Mahakaman is the dwarves' mountainous homeland, famed for its numerous mines where precious stones and ores are mined. Many dwarves also live in cities, for that race usually adapts to new neighbors easily, something that cannot be, unfortunately, said about a large part of humanity. Despite vexations, persecution, and even bloody pogroms, the coexistence with dwarves goes a lot better than with elves. Their flair for trade and craft makes them excellent merchants, bankers, smiths, and armorers. I feel like I've read that in the last game, but it's good to reread, just in case. So we have the feudal society and it's something. Is there a way to, look at it better? I guess not. I should read these as I pick them up then, I guess. Scoia'tael is a name used by the rebels fighting for non-human freedom. In the common tongue, it means squirrels. As some would have it, it is because of squirrel tails that adorn the rebels' caps, or from the forest board they had to survive on. Scoia'tael formed units over a score strong, consisting mainly of elves, yet sometimes dwarves and halflings joined too. During the last war against Nilfgaard, the Scoia'tael fought on the side of the Empire, making diversions and great damage beyond our lines. Despite the provisions of the Peace of Sintra, many did not disarm and continued to fight, especially when it turned out that Nilfgaard sacrificed them in the name of peace and gave the unit's leaders to the Nordlings to be executed. And then lastly, magic and power. Sorcerer is the name customarily applied to male persons capable of commanding the power, though it is but one of the many terms or phrases, most of them highly unflattering, to have been used over the ages. These terms have ranged from the rather respectful title of Wise One to the somewhat less specific bloody son of a bitch, the plague take 'em. As for women of this persuasion, that is, sorceresses. They have been called everything from archmistress to a colloquial expression I will not repeat out of regard for the language and respect for the female gender. The command of the power these mages possess sets them above mere mortals, which can be good or bad. From the dawn of time, history remembers mages either as pure-intentioned and courageous heroes or as rogues bereft of reverence and faith. Human memory tends to remember the latter for longer, which may be why common folk mostly hold people of this profession in contempt. Probably it's easier to remember the bad than the good, but doesn't make it okay. Anyway, my quest journal. So I think the next thing I want to try and work on is this poker face Flotsam, where I have to find this dwarf Einer Gausel. I'll probably edit out my repeated attempts, but that's the next thing I want to do because I want to try to clean up anything little. But it's late at night. It's late at night. And apparently there's a flower to pick. Maybe. There we go. So I think I'm going to meditate until morning. I can remember how to do that. There we go. And it is morning, so let's go and look for this dwarf. Exclamation point is sending me over here. Of course, I have to go I'm going to go the long way, apparently. I feel like there's some doors in here I didn't go in. I don't think I went in this door here, but let me... and I'm not sure if I went in this door here, but again, let me finish this quest first.
The gods have no love for your kind.
Well, thank you. That was very rude for Reed. I feel like, didn't I... You were the one who wanted me to do experiments.
The gods have no love for your kind.
Witcher.
That's rather rude. Yes. Hello, Einer Gausel.
Greetings. What brings you here, White Wolf? Make yourself at home, please.
Do we know each other?
I've heard, or rather read much about you, in the letters of the Rivian diaspora.
Well, nice to meet you.
Einer Gausel. Fundamentally a trader in old curios, although I also concern myself with the non-human community.
Oh, I can change my hairstyle? Oh, I'll have to try that. The non-human community, ...
The non-humans in Flotsam are organized?
We aren't, but we aid each other as best we can. I mainly collect taxes and announce the Commandant's dispositions.
That'd make you a prime target for Iorveth.
You're correct on that account. He's warned me many times, and I've explained the need for my function to him just as many. Both in vain. It seems we've agreed to disagree. Well, the sword is his calling, the pen is mine. Hence, no meeting of the minds. It wasn't always this hard. Turned sour when several elven lassies disappeared. We lost our trust in the humans, and the scoia'tael ceased trust in us.
Did they turn up, the women?
No, I believe Nekker's killed them. I remember Moral of the White Hands. She and her lover made a beautiful pair.
Okay, books in Flotsam, ?
Books in Flotsam? I wouldn't have thought it a profitable enterprise.
Hey, many foreigners come through here. Sometimes they buy books, sometimes they have tomes to sell. Yesterday, for example, Lady Sheila de Tansarville purchased items for a sum equal to my yearly dealings.
Did she buy anything interesting?
De Vermis Mysteries, the Exeter Treatise, complete and unabridged, plus a very expensive volume I'd rather not mention. I should add, as generosity must be praised, that she made a donation to the community, specifically to the Fund for Widows and Orphans.
Well, I'm guessing you sell books then, which is probably good, even though I just read a whole bunch. But let's try this. I'd like to change my hairstyle option. I like a squirrel's tail, low half ponytail. I want to wear my hair elven style, let out. I think I want a dwarven braid. I think I'll look good with a raftsman do, full ponytail. Oh, I don't know. I did save, so shaved temples and a ponytail. Let's try that one. I can always reload, right? Sure. That doesn't look too... Oh, I like that, actually. That seems very practical. I like that much better, actually. Oh,
Careful with those swords.
Einer's leaving. Well, let's search his place, and then, I feel like I've already been here, actually. No, I haven't. And see if we can follow him for purchasing of books, potentially, and also the playing of poker. Hello, Einer. Can we talk again?
Mind if I have a look at your books?
Take your time. No hurry.
Okay, I'm gonna look at his books real quick. Okay, I did buy several books from Einer. I'm not sure if I need them like in Witcher 1 where you needed to know about the monsters before you could loot them properly, but I figured better to be safe than sorry, and they weren't too crazy expensive. So I did buy the books just on monsters. So I have an entry for Nekker, I have an entry for Wraith. It says the wraiths are not, as some claim, a projection of an inner fear. They are visible, tangible, and dangerous on top of that. The priests teach that people who die suddenly, leaving this veil of tears with important tasks left unfinished, become such ghosts, so wraiths have their own aims. Sometimes they are unaware of them, but more often they aim to achieve not caring for the living. So I like that model. We have Rotfiend. What Rotfiends are, everyone can see. Even seeing them is not necessary, as hearing their name should be enough to tell anyone what creatures might bear this unpleasant title. The creatures multiplied after the last Northern War and today plague wilderness villages and forest settlements. I don't know if we fought them in the last game. We have Drowner. We know all about them. Drowned men return as monsters to haunt the living. Yeah, that's lovely. And then Kayran. Ooh, that's what the Kayran looks like. The Kayran stand apart among all creatures, large and small, beautiful and horrible. It is unique, not unlike any other being. Doubtless it is a post-conjunction creature that appears in our reality in the time when worlds intermingled. It took up residence in the Pontar's waters, where it lives to this day. The chronicles mention instances where the Kayran appeared on the river's surface in various places over the ages. There is no certainty whether it is the same creature slowly moving up and down the river, or perhaps his progeny seen here and there. Ooh, anything else new? I've got my leather jacket, harpy trap. I got that after reading some books. And characters, Einer Gausel. In addition to being a well-known informed bookseller, Einer was also an accomplished barber. I do like Geralt's new haircut. In discovering this, Geralt learned of the only person in Flotsam who would be able to do anything about his hair. If Lobendon's non-humans had been organized as a community, the dwarf Einer would have been the closest thing to its leader, though the scoia'tael consider him a collaborator on a human leash. Einer tried to represent the non-human minority as best he could, even if that meant mediating between his members and the commandant. Furthermore, he ran something akin to a bookshop. Given its location in what was a complete backwater, his selections of titles was quite impressive. All right, I don't think anything else, but let's find him again to play poker. He keeps running away.
The gods have no love for your
Mind if I have a look?
Take your
I want to play die.
All right. Shall we? I'm lost.
Hand over the coin.
Here, but I'll not play you anymore.
So, who is up for a game around here?
Sendler's the best.
We'll see.
The gods have no love for your kind.
Okay, that's lovely. Thank you again. But I beat him. It only took 2 tries. So the next person I have to go play is Sendler. And let's get out of here. And look at my map. Oh, he's all the way out in the village next door. So let's head out over there.
So how's it going, dearie?
Yes, how's it going, dear?
Everything all right at the household?
Gods bless you.
Thank you. Did we take... No, we haven't taken down the elves yet. I really do like Geralt's new haircut. It's really nice. Okay. Sendler...
You're not welcome here.
Why not? I sided with the scoia'tael in the last game and I imported it properly, so... Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay. All right, I have saved. Let's save again, and I'm going to play him in poker.
Excellent work.
In it. The finest hides and the tannins on half by either. A straggler here, a lobber there, sometimes a hapless calf. I've even got otter fur for you.
You hunt?
Oh, we must not hunt in the royal forest. Even children know that. Besides, it's too dangerous to go among the trees now, what with all those monsters.
They must be finding more food in the area.
A war's brewing, methinks.
Not necessarily. The scoia'tael attack merchants and ambush patrols. Ideal conditions for necrophages.
We ought to wait for better times and be satisfied with the little things, like the good book teaches us.
Okay, let's trade. Craft an item for me so long. Well, let's do some dice first.
I'd like to play dice.
Shall we play now?
Yes. Okay, try number 2. Looks like I got 2 5s and 2 3s, so let's go with that. What does he have? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Sure. I won! Great, only took 2 tries.
You're good. Here's your coin.
Well, I heard you make some pretty mean traps.
I heard you deal in traps.
Indeed, though that's not all I deal in.
I don't want coin, I want something else.
Suit yourself. Choose.
Oh, I guess I just get a trap now. So I can have an explosive trap, steel jaws, freezing trap. Well, that was awkward. Doorbell rang again. So I think I was saying I could pick traps or money, but let's try a freezing trap. That seems like it might be useful. I don't know if I'm
need
going
the
to use
design
it.
for the scorpion's death. It's a kind of trap.
I know what it is. Dumb name, but that is what everyone calls it.
It works on Nekkers and Endriggers, and that's good enough for me.
New phase. I thought I finished. Is it going to complete here? Completed. Yay. As I was saying before they started rambling again, I'm not sure if I'll use traps, but a freezing trap sounds useful, right? Okay, so the next thing that I want to go and do is I want to head back to the town square because there was a couple of doors that I think I missed.
You see this, yet you don't rain thunder?
See what? Okay, I'm just gonna ignore you. Is that guard asleep? Oh, well, I guess we're gonna go the long way. I should be able to go in here, right? Yes, and look, I can pick flowers again. There was...
Watch it.
Something's troubling me.
I think there was this door here that I didn't go in, so let me quick save. I don't want to do all the
So
poker
how's it
again.
going, dearie? Everything all right at the house?
Oh, yeah, I totally didn't go in here. What is this place? Who are you guys? Hello? Trudy? Oh.
Mommy!
Oh.
Mommy! Mommy!
Oh my gosh, your child is really upset. Don't you think you should do and or say something to him, for him, with him? One of those options?
Mommy!
Yeah, mummy, please take care of him.
Mommy!
Oh my gosh, I'm leaving. Can I talk to this kid? No.
Mommy!
What's upstairs? Oh. Yuri.
Ah, welcome.
And then we have Rose.
God bless you.
Thanks. And then let's search. Oh, key is required.
God bless you.
There was something else. I'll take those oranges. And then Clovis Merse. Bah. Bah to you too then, lady. I'm just gonna, don't mind me, I'm just going to, rob your place. let's not lie. Oh, and there's a one here, and I think that's everything. So let's go talk to Louis Merse. Oh, I remember your name from something. I have a journal entry. Why is everybody out to kill the troll? Who are you?
What do you do?
I'm the Royal Castellan. I look after Flotsam's provisions, fortifications, and so forth.
So if I exterminate a monster, I need to see you about the reward?
Indeed. You could start by filling in Form H12 and taking it to...
I don't need to. I've got immunity.
Ah. Well, you'll find the notice board out in front of the inn. And good hunting to you.
Okay, why is everybody out to kill the troll?
Any idea why Loredo put a price on the troll's head?
Commandant Loredo has Flotsam's welfare in mind.
But the troll tends to the bridge, keeps it in repair.
Not likely. To start with, that's a dangerous beast. In addition, he pays no taxes on the tolls he collects.
Okay, that was a lot odder of a conversation than I expected. I don't know, I was expecting more from a named character like that. Well, then again, they're all named. Ignore me. Okay, Sendler. In Lobeden's tanning and leather working was the trade of Sendler, a skillful and reliable artisan. He ran a small stall with goods of his own making, but also accepted commissions for specific products. He makes his ends by working hard with his own hands. And Louis Merse was a typical example of widespread bureaucratic nepotism. It was rumored that he had outright fled Vizima after bringing some unsavory troubles down upon his head. His cousin Loredo then granted him a comfortable posting in Flotsam, and Merse saw this, the gis, as his second chance. Okay, did he give me any updates on my quests? I just asked him about the troll. That's odd. There is one other thing I'd like to do if possible. I want to head over to Loredo's place because I had to go and talk to him at some point.
What do you want to prove with those swords?
Well, nothing.
How's it going, dear?
But I
Everything
want to
all
see
right
if I
at the
can get back
household?
in there and explore.
After screaming in daytime, the old man mooning at night.
So, was it up this way, I think? I think it was. All right, now I found his place, I think. So let's see if I can get in here. Locked.
Loredo wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Oh, okay. Well, I will come back after dusk then.
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roche.
With these cunts, Loredo couldn't protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Iorveth.
He's succeeded so far, Roche.
The port is rotting away, and this prick throws fireside feasts. A ballista! The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Loredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roche. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Loredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Yeah, I'll handle it. Don't worry. This is random. So I was working on Indecent Proposal where I had to go and talk to Loredo. That was kind of all I really had left, I think, in the city proper. But now we have a new quest called the Ballista. While visiting the Commandant, Geralt had a chance to admire Loredo's newest acquisition. It was neither a swift steed nor a new piece for the local ruler's art collection. It was a brand new ballista aimed straight at the harbor. As you can see, midlife crisis can assume many different forms. Okay, so I need to find a way to disable the ballista. I don't want to talk to him.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
Ew.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
Ugh. Yuck. Radio soldier.
Did you hear?
Alphonse, Myron. Let's see if the named ones.
I don't like freaks.
And I don't like oafish no-necks.
What do you want, mutant?
Let's arm wrestle. I don't want to arm wrestle right now.
You know this one. A little elf was skipping down.
What you want, old man?
I don't like
Okay.
Oh, you are fat, dirty
Prostitute, and then what's her name over here?
Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plow them all.
That one struts.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Okay.
Sniffing around like dogs in a rubbish
Oh, Margarita.
What do you need, ugly?
That's a price. Ugly.
Ugly,
Well, you ain't exactly handsome.
but
I wouldn't worry. Women prefer ugly men to groomed dandies. And you're ugly something mighty. Care for a romp?
No.
can't just now. But I'll find you later in town. What's your name?
Margarita.
I want to surprise my friend. Well, actually, hang on.
Nothing better than a
Let's save.
fireside feast.
And then let's do this.
Except
in
if
case I mess it all up. Okay, let's try the friend option now.
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the Ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance, as I say it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
Your specialty, I hesitate to say.
Just go with your specialty.
All right, it'll be my standard rate.
Draw him away from the Ballista while you're at it.
Slap me hard and call me stupid. Trying to put one by me? That'll cost you more.
How's that?
Surcharge on special requests. Those are the rules.
Let me think it over.
Let's just pay the lady. Okay, well, I'm not having any luck, so is there any other way I can convince you?
A favor for a favor?
There is one thing you could do for me.
And that is?
Myron and Alphonse, two of Loredo's thugs. Give him a good thrashing, and I'll even blow...
I stirred up enough trouble as it is during the execution.
No need to stir trouble. Just humiliate them some ways.
Consider it done.
Oh, that's probably why I can arm wrestle them.
Add flour into the mix and
Yeah,
it doesn't get any better.
that makes more sense. Okay, so
Luckily,
let's
the
quick
commandant's
save.
provided it all.
True.
And let's try arm wrestling Myron.
To try my luck. Arm wrestling.
I'm gonna crush you, mutant.
Probably.
Save the boasting till later. Let's do this.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
Come on. Oh no! Oh no! Oh gosh. Oh no! Oh, come
I've had this
on.
good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one. A little elf was skipping down the path. Plow 'em all, plow 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse.
Got him. Okay, thank goodness.
Plow 'em all. Oh, you are fat, dirty.
I hate mutants like you.
I know.
I know.
Is it weird that I keep saying things the same time Geralt says them
You've
and
had
they're
your
the same
song.
thing?
Care for some real diversion?
Okay, let's do... where's the other one? Where did
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Did I finish it? Margarita, local prostitute, offered to help. She promised to distract the guard. Two brutes like to beat up girls in the brothel, and Geralt was to teach them a lesson. I defeated one of them.
Add flour into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Another shot at you? No. Okay, so I
Luckily,
don't
the
need to do
commandant's
Myron.
provided it all.
I don't like
True.
straight.
Come here, lass.
Did you hear?
Your uncle's got a
Two big
story
shots
for you.
arrived. I don't
So long as he
like
can afford to tell it.
strangers.
I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
Where did he go? Oh, here he is.
What you want, old man?
Don't be so rude.
I was looking to test my strength. Arm wrestling.
What do I stand to gain?
Nothing, 'cause I'll thrash you.
And if I win?
You'll have beat a witcher, so I guess that gets you bragging rights.
Are you that Geralt fella? The Grey Wolf?
Hmm.
All right. Let's begin.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Yeah, totally the
Except
Grey
a
Wolf.
fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a
Yes.
story for you.
Pretty good at
So long
these.
as he can afford to tell it.
Damn the dogs! The old man got me. I need to eat. Build up a bit. Did you hear? 2 big shots arrived.
Yeah, you've said that like a million times. So Geralt defeated both bruisers in arm wrestling, and the hero had fulfilled his end of the bargain. Okay,
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
let's talk to
Except a
Margarita
fireside
again.
feast.
Myron and Alphonse. ...
Myron and Alphonse.
Teach them a lesson yet?
Of course.
All right. I'm off to give the boys some diversion.
Add plough into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
So we need
Luckily,
to
the
sabotage
Commandant's
the
provided it
Ballista.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
Ew, so
So
gross.
long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend
Here
an
for a little
ear for less than
diversion,
10
brave
orens.
I'm on duty.
Oh, come on. Your comrades are well at it having their fun. Why should you be any worse?
You're right. Let's go.
Haven't had this good a time in
That
ages.
one
Struts about
That's
as if he were
true.
the king himself.
You know this one. A little lad was skipping down
Ballista
the path.
mechanism fragment.
Plough 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in
Oh
the
my
eye.
gosh.
Plough 'em all, plough
That's
'em
really,
all.
unexpected.
You are fat, dirty rottens.
Okay. I guess I finished the Ballista.
Plough.
Okay, let's find Roche.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
Here he is.
True.
You know this one.
Is there anything else? There was a door over here. Can I go into that? It's actually loot.
Kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em all. Oh, you are fat, dirty, rotten scum. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all.
Excuse
Do
me.
that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Yeah, you guys keep saying the same thing. It's kind of annoying, actually. Okay, now let's save again and talk to Roche. Or guess not.
Nothing better than a fireside
Ballista's decommissioned.
Except a
Perfect.
fireside
Let's
feast
go
with
see Loredo.
copious amounts of liquor.
Loredo's busy with that witch Sile. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
Okay, let's get the... Okay, Indecent proposal is flagged. The commander turned out to be a busy man, and our heroes are rudely turned away at the door. Oh,
True. Come here, lass.
he's speaking to the lovely Sheila. Well, I don't know if she's lovely.
I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orens.
Yes?
Yeah, what now?
Do we wait until the honorable lady is done with the venerable hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
My apologies, gentlemen. I could not help overhearing your conversation.
What do you want?
In point of fact, it's a matter for the Witcher. I have an offer.
Okay.
An offer. Interesting.
I suspect you did not come to Flotsam for pleasure alone.
You suspect right.
Do you know about the monster in the river?
Maybe.
Might have heard something.
I expect someone will hire you to deal with it sooner or later. Thus, I presume that...
Stop presuming, expecting, and concluding. Just tell me what you want.
Our honored host is in possession of part of a trap, built especially for the beast in question.
Go on.
Around back, there's a storage area where Loredo keeps the treasures he confiscates from merchants and travelers. There are heaps of things out there.
Let me guess. You know exactly where I need to look.
Precisely. I saw Loredo's men carrying the contraption across the garden in a crate. They placed it on a platform by the wall, beyond which lies the craftsman's district.
Why are you telling me?
Why? We need to be rid of the beast as soon as possible. Good luck.
All right. I'll distract the guard. You sneak behind the house.
Brilliant as ever.
Okay. Sneaking. Awesome. When Geralt realized that Loredo's important business was with the sorceress, he nearly gasped. You should know that the Witcher is extremely partial to sorceresses and never misses an opportunity with one. And the mistresses of magical art also afford him exceptional favor. Can you imagine the thrill he felt at the news that a sorceress was holding a clandestine meeting with the most important man in the area? Sneaking around the back of the building to eavesdrop was, of course, the only action. It should be added that one of the merchants invited to the party told Geralt where to get a piece of a trap for the Kayran. Even the Witcher was thinking of a way to hunt down the monstrosity prowling the river, and a trap could prove very handy. Our hero had to only has to sneak to the back of Loredo's mansion to a chest standing on a wooden platform by the wall. Okay, let's see. Where is the map? Is the map at all helpful? Probably not. Indecent proposal, indecent proposal. Okay.
Soldier, report to me immediately.
Okay, so Loredo distracted the guard. I saved.
What do you want?
Shut it, soldier. Have respect for your superiors or spend the rest of your life on the king's galley.
Apologies, sir. I didn't realize.
As I see it, the entire garrison...
Okay, let's see. Where are we going to go from here? Okay, let's go this way now. All right. Can we knock out the guard? I'll pick some flowers too, sure. Okay. Go through the door, I'm guessing? It's locked. Okay. I was thinking I could climb this, but... There's one ledge and another ledge. Okay. So... let's save. Okay, so the sorceress Sheila's up there. I actually don't know where I'm supposed to go next. There's a guard. Is he coming over this way, maybe? Crap. Oh. Okay, I got that one down. Oh, there's a ladder. Let's climb up that. Get out of the way. Let's loot while we're here. Oh, no. No. Okay. Oh, we want to climb up here. Okay, now I see.
You forget who you're dealing with, Commandant.
You must think me an idiot.
I cannot help myself. You take guardsmen off the streets to guard carpets, fabrics, and spices pilfered from merchants. Do you have any grasp of the responsibility that rests with you?
Don't teach an old man to piss, sorceress. I've ruled Flotsam for years.
Flotsam is ruled by a fear of Iorveth. That fear rules even you.
I've made my demands perfectly clear.
Like a crying babe deprived of its rattle. In time, Commandant, they'll hang you by the neck from a roadside tree like a regular bandit. And rightly so, for you're no better.
Your time will come too, sorceress. They'll pile kindling at your feet.
Enough. Fear has confused you. Think over what I said and give your answer before it's too late.
Go back and talk to Roche, but I need to get this other thing first. The weapon, right? Which is somewhere over here? Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Wow, that was amazing. I can't believe he actually got stunned with my klutziness there. Okay, I know there's stuff over here. Let's go this way, then let's go over here into this area. Maybe we'll open the door. There we go. Wow, lots of stuff in here. Come on. Iron frame, Witcher's robust sword, Astragus armor. Ooh, I wonder if that's any better. I need to find the... Did I get the thing? I think I got the thing, finally. No? How do I get out of here? Alright, well, let's just double check. I think I got everything I needed out of here. Well, no, I didn't. Flowers. Oh, there's a trap door. Let's save. I don't really want to go down, but it's locked anyway. Okay, good. I think that's everything. Okay, let's go up the ladder here. Oh, geez. Can I just jump down? Jump down. Perfect. Let's get my stuff. Oh no, I'm not at the door. I thought it was outside. So let's check my quest log real quick. Skillfully evading guards and assorting obstacles, the Witcher moved through the garden to the back of the building. Once there, he overheard the Commandant and the Sorceress conversing. They were clearly involved in some scheme together, yet just as clearly at each other's throats. It was well worth hearing. Our hero, silent as the days that followed a martial quarrel, returned to talk to Vernon Roche. I mean, I was sort of sneaky. It did take several tries.
Did you hear?
That wasn't my first try.
Arrived. Wonder what they want.
Didn't like him from the start.
Loredo's storing valuable gifts from the merchants right here. He may be expecting Iorveth to attack.
Yeah, that's not all.
I overheard the Commandant talking to Sile. I couldn't pinpoint the topic of their conversation, but it seems to me he's angling for something.
We'll see what he has to say.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
Oh, achievement, Man in the Shadows. Yeah, I finally turned back on my achievement notifications. We'll see if they work or not, because sometimes it tends to mess up my recording overlay, but so far so good.
Go in. They await you.
Where are we to go? I'd hardly call this a hut.
You, sir, cannot enter. We've been ordered to let in the Witcher, but no one else.
Son of a bitch. Fine. He wants to play hard, we'll play hard.
I don't want any trouble. I'll call for support.
No need. Tell Loredo I got the message.
See you, Roche.
Bye.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Okay, I think we've got some time left. We can work on this. Can I not go the other way? The weird animation.
No passage.
No, I can't go the other way. Okay.
Here to see the Commandant.
We have business to discuss.
Good luck. He's in a foul mood.
Why?
We'll talk another time, and definitely elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. I can't loot his stuff.
Finally!
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
Nothing specific.
I'm a witcher. I hunt monsters for coin.
I suppose we all have our secrets. I just hope you resist questioning my authority in public again.
Well, why don't you trust Roche?
What about Vernon Roche? Why didn't you let him in?
Roche? Know the aura that surrounds him? Men like him act first and think later. And when they act, almost inevitably innocent blood flows. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
I don't want to get involved in that. You only have yourselves to blame. Bandits deserve no mercy. Well, let's try and stay neutral for a little bit. I probably want to. I don't know if you pick a side again. I know what I'll probably do if we have to, but we'll cross our bridge when we get there.
A local conflict. None of my business.
You killed some elves on the riverbank outside Flotsam.
We were attacked.
You failed to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Loredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
And the non-humans in Flotsam? Yeah, what about them?
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Iorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
Treat them better and they'll show you loyalty. They could stand with Iorveth. They choose Flotsam. Yeah, well, if you treated them better, they might side with you.
I'm surprised they haven't turned on you already.
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, a scoia'tael arrow in his throat, it's hard to look favourable at the elf who sells your wife coloured kerchiefs. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
Yeah, you mean Iorveth.
I see where this is going.
Iorveth's no better than a monster that attacks those who go out to gather kindling. Matter of fact, he's worse. He's smarter and crueler.
How do we get him?
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
A barge?
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg.
Oh.
As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake and Bernard Loredo's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Iorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarfs will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Iorveth.
How can Zoltan help if he can't go outside the walls?
Step by step, Geralt. That's how you build trust. You could start by tending to a problem we have. A beast. The Kayran has blocked all boat traffic. I'm losing tolls. That is, the trading post is losing revenue.
Right.
Kill the Kayran and I'll declare your friends acquitted of their crimes. Then Zoltan can take you to see Iorveth.
Okay, there must be a reward on Iorveth's head. What is it up to these days? I'll see what I can do. It's a deal. Sorry, no deal. Let's just be vague as always and say I'll see what I can do.
I'll talk to Zoltan.
I trust you'll make the right decision. Farewell.
So I need to leave Loredo's estate. Let's loot first and try and talk to him again. Anything else? And who's your little friend here?
Any news for me, Witcher?
How long has Iorveth been bothering you?
I guess you're finding it hard to get rid of Iorveth.
He's stubborn, it's true. But he's met his match. And I'm not about to leave Flotsam to the same fate as the other towns and villages the scoia'tael have burnt to the ground. The citizens of Flotsam owe the elves nothing. They built their homes and workshops with their own hands in the wilderness, not on the ruins of an elven town. If need be, we'll remind the Longears where they belong.
Lovely. So, yeah, some garrison you have here.
You've got a heap of soldiers for such a small trading post.
Bandits swarm to trading routes like flies to shit. Only troops can guarantee some order here. We're the last Temerian outpost in this area, and we'll not give in to a bunch of elves.
Okay, see ya. Anything else? And who's this guy? Nobody, apparently. And I can't go in there. All right, well, what's upstairs?
Entry only on the Commandant's express orders.
So my quest said... Loredo made the Witcher an offer. Geralt was to capture Iorveth and thus repay the debt he had incurred on the scaffold. Suffice it to say, an entire military garrison had been unable to complete it. In spite of very poor odds, the Witcher accepted the job. Sure, why not? I can kill a monster. So let's leave his estate, and then we will probably need to wrap up for the day. Guessing Roche already left.
Don't forget your blade.
All right, well, I found my sword, so I definitely have them back. But yeah, this is where I'm going to end things for today. In our next video, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I don't know if I want to go out into the wherever this is to fight the Kayran right now, or if I want to go elsewhere, or what. We'll probably try and find Roche and check in with him. I need to level up. I need to empty my bags because I'm carrying too much stuff. But either way, I will sort all that out and see you then. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Tuesday with another new Witcher 2 video.